Alright, so multiplication by two-digit number you understood, just now we did. And now multiplication by a three-digit number. So same steps. But only the thing is there is an extra digit, so here extra plus to be put. Okay. So let us do it. 1074 into 356. Start from 6. 6 fours are, forget about these two now. 6 fours are 24. 2 carry over. 6 sevens are, yes, 42. 42 plus 2 is 44. 6 zeros are 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 ones are 6. Okay. Then second number you are using, so put plus here, start from here. 5 fours are 20. Now this is a carryover of second number. In second line we write. Third number carryover on the top and right. 5 sevens are 35 plus 2, that is 7. 5 zeros are 0 but 3. 5 ones are 5. Now you are using third number, so put 2 plus here. 3 fours are 12, 1 carry over. 3 sevens are 21 plus 1 is 22. Okay, 2 carry over. Are you getting this? 3 zeros are 0 plus 2 is 2. 3 ones are 3. Now we have to add 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 6 plus 3 is 9, 10 and 12. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 1 is 8 and this is 3. So that is 3,82,344. So is that clear? So steps are same. Just while multiply by third number, you write here from third place. That is from hundreds place. That is very important. And once you are done with the partial product this, then your work is to add these three numbers. Then you will not see these all numbers. Okay? And carry over by writing also careful. First number carry over in first line, second here and third. You can write beside also. However you have done, continue with the same way. Okay? So this is multiplication by a three-digit number. And in that chapter, that's it. You have word problems. Now how to identify the word problems of multiplication? Normally one thing will be given and you will be asked to find out more. For example, the cost of 1 pen is 25 rupee. Find the cost of 10 pen. 1 pen's cost is given. 1 things will be given. One will be given. You will be asked to find the more. 10 pence cost you are asked to find. So how do you write the statement? The cost of 1 pen 25. Therefore cost of 10 pence. 25 into 10, that is 250. Okay. But you have to make the columns statement and working part. And this is so directly. Sometimes Sahana reads 10 pages in 1 hour. Sahana reads 10 pages in 1 hour. So how many pages will she complete in 1 day? In 1 hour, 10 pages. In 1 day, how much she will complete? By what you have to multiply? 1 hour. So in 1 day, what is hour? 1 day has 24 hours, so you have to multiply by 24. So directly it's not given. You have to find out the multiplier. For example, then what is that? Arusha reads 160 pages every day. How many pages did she read in the month of October? So 168 in 1 day. In October, how many days are there? 31. So you have to multiply by 31. Understood? Is it clear? So this is how you can do the multiplication. So direct if it is given, fine, or else you have to find out by what number you have to multiply. If it is hour and day, 1 day is equal to 24 hours from 24. Month means you will see how many days are there in that month. Okay. So that's it about this chapter. Please do write the statement and practice well. Practice more and more problem. I have completed revision of all the chapters. I have not revised every problem here. That is not possible because when I was teaching, I had explained every problem. So while revising, only few problems I have revised. But it doesn't mean that only that you have to practice. That is just once revised. But you have to practice all the problems. Okay. with a different number. If you are practicing with word problem, fine, you cannot frame your own question, that's okay, but number you can change, no? For example, the same question I said, Arusha read 168 page every day, how many pages she'll read in month of October? You write, Arusha reads 130 pages in every day, how many pages she will read in the month of March? Change those things, okay? And start multiplying it, or addition, subtraction, every problem, change the number and solve. Same number you don't do. Once you have done, show it to your mother or father, whoever, they will say what you have done is correct or no. Or else though you have mobile calculator you have, you can just check your answer, that is also fine, okay? But if you show it to your mother or father, they will tell about the statement, what statement you have written is correct or not. So with the statement only you practice, because even that is important. When it is given for 4 marks or 3 marks, for statement there will be 1 mark. So if you don't write, you lose that 1 mark, even though your problem is correct. Okay, so please practice more and more problem. Now today is Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, 2 days you have. Still practice, it's enough. Once you can just recall the things, because you have 7 chapters I guess, right? So please do it. Just go through your all the practice tests after every chapter it's taken. Go through all those practice tests and classwork, textbook exercise also you have to see those terms, properties, definition of properties, or like example for properties. So these all you have to practice, okay? So all the very best for your exam. Write very neatly. You are writing in a rule sheet, no? Very neatly, you can make one part and you can use it for rough work. For example, if it is a rule sheet, just one part and you can use it for rough work. Or else you can use the last page also. But if you do here, it's better, because while second time when you check, you can check from your rough part also. So your second time checking is very, very important. The writing is important, and the same way checking is also important. Okay? Because when you copy the question from question paper, if you miss one digit, now in the place of 1074, if you write 1084 and into 356, everything is correct, but still you will get 0 there, because question is wrong. I have given 1074 and you did with 1084. No marks will be given. So copying question is very important. Please copy it properly, check twice and solve everything. Once you're done, please go through the paper, okay? Use your best handwriting, neatly have to do, okay? So that's it, children. I hope you have revised everything, all the concepts are clear to you all, and you are prepared well, right? Okay, let us all meet in the next session, that is after the exam. Till then, take care of yourself. All the very best for your exam, and bye-bye.